Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Michael, and welcome to another episode of Dragon Age Origins. In the last episode, we finished Lothering, and we loaded into the camp. We, um, yeah, let's check out how people are doing. We got some quests here. Let's talk to this guy first.
You're a hard woman to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levi Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levi of the Coins? Levi the Trader?
I'm Melissa. I've never heard of you.
Really? He never told you of old Levi? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did Duncan make to you?
Well, as you know, my family's name is Mud around noble circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Olin banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
That's a bit drastic, isn't it?
And then some. Not much is known about that time. After King Olin died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
So what favor did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldiers Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour.
Never even heard of Soldier's Peak.
Well, no one's been to Soldiers Peak since Ireland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour.
Why didn't Duncan help you?
Darkspawn surfaced in southern Ferelden, and Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new wardens and meeting with good King Cailan. Duncan said he would help after the Battle of Ostagar. Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance.
How will reclaiming the peak help the Wardens?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
Your family's faith will be rewarded. I will help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Oh, my trackpad seems to have turned on by itself somehow, even though, oh, hey, look!
Good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennick at your service once again.
It's those dwarves we
saw
helped
your
out.
camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
You're fine to stay. Just mind yourselves.
Wonderful. Thank the kind lady, won't you, boy?
Thank you, kind lady.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
I'd like to see what other bits you have.
Oh, certainly, I can do that for you. Just come with me.
Sandal's a good kid. You can learn more about their backstory by talking to them, which is exactly what I plan on doing, just throwing that out there. Just buying up all the potions so I can be prepared 24/7. Couple tomes. That beautiful, beautiful axe I just bought. This could be useful, but I don't particularly need it right now. I don't really have any nature spells, I don't think. I'll take that Blood Dragon Plate helmet though, and the Plate Gauntlets. 10% spirit damage. Yeah, why not? 5% critical backstab damage. Yeah, let's take that too. Bard's Dancing Shoes, 6 defense, reduces hostility. Nah. 2 dexterity, that's nice. Yeah, I'll definitely take these. Actually, do I want the extra dexterity or do I want this? Because I'm realizing I'm basically wearing tank boots right now. I'll take the dancing shoes. Dragon plate boots. Earth Hearts portable bulwark. Strength, dexterity, constitution. Why not? Arming cap, we've already got that. Arming cowl. 2 constitution. I don't need that. Black metal torque. That'll be great for the dog. 5 willpower, health regen, spell resistance. Oh hell, this is gonna be great for Alistair. Willpower, nature resistance, stamina regeneration in combat. That'll be nice. Monetary gain, ranged critical chance. I'll take that. Cold damage, fire damage. Let's see. Spell resistance runes. Grandmaster Frost rune. Grandmaster Lightning rune. Grandmaster Slow rune. A backpack, manual for the Templar and for the Ranger. I might consider buying those later. Okay. Let's review our equipment real fast. We got these dancing shoes now. I'm definitely going to be equipping them. I'll go ahead and equip these angled striders as well, just for the bonus damage. Because studded leather gloves, I don't really have anything for that, so. Sweet. Yes, I can change everybody's equipment right here, right now. He has unfortunately not got enough strength right at this exact moment. But the spell ward, yeah, that's definitely better. A bunch of resistance versus some stamina regeneration. I think I'd like to keep him with the all these resistances, actually. It seems quite nice. Morrigan, however, just got +5 to all different types of damage. The staff is fire, cold, and electricity damage. Okay. Well, we've got the spirit hands for 10% spirit damage for her. There we go. Alright, so she's got 5%, 10%. Okay, she's got 10% to all elements, basically. 20% cold, actually. And like 15%? Yeah. 15% for spirit damage. So I need to keep on the lookout for cold damage spells and spirit damage spells for Miss Morrigan. I do not need this. Wait, what? Where is it? Here it is. The Black Metal Torque. +6 attack and +6 armor. Hell yes. Alright, now for Sten, we'll give him the... Will we? No. He'll be fine. We'll give him the stamina regen, though, just because. Like, why the fuck not, right? Yeah, I think that's it, actually. And we'll give Leliana the Longbowman's belt. But she doesn't have a bow. Shit. She does need a bow. Alright, Alistair. 2 attack and 10 physical resistance. Armor penetration and healing effects. Yeah, I think I'll switch to that. Leliana can have Sir Garland's sword and the enchanted dagger in the offhand. And I think that's 8 damage. That's 6 damage. It's also 6 damage, but I've got slots for this. So yeah, I'll use these two. These 2 daggers from here on, I think. We'll give Sten the one-handed sword just for now, just for a little something extra. And I need to go back and, yeah, Bodenfennick.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my...
Yes. Alright, where is Grandmaster Frost? Grandmaster Lightning. Oh, right. Now, Sam.
Enchantment?
I want some enchanting done.
Enchantment!
Now this is how enchanting works, okay? As you can see, we've got this... Oh shit, I forgot about the Vestial that I've got. What do I want to do with this? Like, it is an insanely powerful weapon. Really, I should be the one to use it, but I think I'm going to give it to Alistair for the time being. I completely forgot I bought this already. Yeah. Oh, well, the Vestial isn't actually much better than the Oathkeeper, for him, at least. Well, we'll worry about the Vestial later. Will we, though? Yeah, you know what? We will worry about the Vestial right now. No, we won't, because I don't have the strength to use it right now. Anyway, these are your runes. Here's your slots. You can see Vestial has 3, the Oathkeeper only has 1, and my Edge Dagger here has 2. These are your runes. It's quite simple. Just drag and drop. Then click Accept. Now, my Edge Dagger will do an additional 5 cold damage and additional 5 lightning damage. So if you've got the gold, which you more than likely won't, especially if you get that Oathkeeper sword, you'll be very, very set when it comes to damage and fighting. Like, my DPS is basically about to skyrocket. I forgot to sell my shit.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be...
Yeah. Still have this for that new character. Get rid of that, and that. Keep that. Shit, I just realized I was supposed to be given some of this. Yeah, we'll take the... Wait, what? It's 5. That's also 5. Oh, because they're both tier 1. Alright, well, I'll take those back then. Yeah, there we go. Sell that. I kind of wish there was like a chest that you could store stuff in. Anyways, let's try Alistair out with the shield that he can't use because he doesn't have enough strength yet. Fucking hell. Alright, yeah, Liliana has nothing. So we'll give her these, and give her these gloves, and we'll give her this cured leather armor. There, she's not in them dull robes anymore.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? I'm sure...
Now, I want Alistair in the full blood dragon equipment, so hopefully his strength will be up high enough soon. Now, we're not going to talk to anybody just yet. I want to save doing... I actually want to do something. So we're going to take Alistair, we're going to take Sten, we're going to take Morgan for now. Because I hardly ever use Sten. I want to give him a real chance, you know? And we are going to go... We're going to go to Redcliffe first. Oh, looks like we're going to get interrupted.
Will you stop eating?
I'm hungry.
Stuff your face at camp. For now, watch the bloody road.
But we've been looking at the road for hours. No travelers all day.
Will one of you pay attention?
You know what? Let's rush them. Spring my own ambush for a change.
The sense is tingling.
Shit, Sten is getting absolutely destroyed. Best. Oh, yep, and there went Sten. Fucking hell. Okay, Age. That 100% should not have happened. And Morgan's about to fucking die too. Because she's not... Why is she, like, in the middle of everything? God. Yeah, she is just in the middle of everything, eating all the fucking damage. Just throw an acid flask at him.
An order.
Yeah, Morgan just died too. Idiots. Alright, well, I'm killing the leader now.
Right.
You good, Allie? You good, Alistair? You're the only fucking person that lived through this besides me. And I'm not entirely convinced it wasn't all my fault. Alright, Alistair. I got your back, boy.
Right.
Use the health potion.
You're mine! You had it coming.
Attack! Let's have at it!
Here we go!
Alright, I think that's everybody now.
Right.
How do I have insufficient skill? What? Must be because we're in combat. We actually are still legit in combat. What the fuck? Disarm failed.
Let's get started.
shit. What the hell?
Let's make this quick, shall we? No mercy.
I think we work well together.
Trap.
Can't disarm that one either.
On it.
Unlocked that one. Still in combat. Oh, there he is. There's a bandit all the way up there.
Right.
You bitch. Is this still not the last guy?
Trap.
Freaking hell, man. Sorry, Alistair.
On it.
Plan B! Plan B! Really injured here. Just so you
Oh.
know.
Okay. So that was the end of it. Shit, that really fucking
This
sucks.
should be easy enough.
Disarm still failed. So I guess it wasn't a penalty for being in combat. I just actually don't have enough fucking cunning. Cause, yeah, I think level 8 is the next level I get a thing. So yeah, we've looted pretty much everything we can. Let's actually go over to the tents. Let's make sure. Trap triggers, barricades, barricades. Yeah, insufficient skill. Well, shit. Yeah, and everybody's level 7, so unless Liliana would have been level 8, there's absolutely nothing I could have done about this. Tome of Physical Technique. 1. Oh, it's this one, okay. Well, I might as well get Flurry, yeah? Yeah, let's get Flurry. And I'm not going to use the mage one on Morrigan. I'm going to wait for a different party member for that. But here we are in the Red Cliff.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
I'm not going to like this, am I?
I don't know. I doubt it. I've never liked it, that's for sure. Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Arl Eamon exactly?
I think you said he raised you.
I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Arl Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
So, you're not just a bastard, but a royal bastard?
Ha! Yes, I guess it does it, that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Does Loghain know?
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Did she know the truth about you?
She may have, but I think it's more likely that she feared the rumors might be true. I can't blame her for that. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall, and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
You were young.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that, I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man and well-loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
As you command, my prince.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
You're such a good boy. Alright, you idiots are still injured. Coughing blood, penalty to fatigue.
Your word?
Cracked skull, penalty to she doesn't fucking need cunning. I don't give a shit.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
What do you mean? Is there a problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
I've heard Arl Eamon is sick, if that's what you mean.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arlemon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainisfere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan, though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Ten Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
You don't believe Loghain's lies?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So, you are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've met? You seem very familiar.
You may have known my father, Taran Kuzland.
Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother? Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
What evil things are you talking about?
Some call them the Walking Dead, decomposing corpses returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arleman.
Of course we'll
There
help.
are no Darkspawn here, and nothing to gain. It is a fool's errand.
If there's a chance to rescue the Jarl, we have to try.
Perhaps.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
I want to discuss the situation with you.
Of course.
You have some of Jarl Eamon's knights here?
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
Their search for the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Why are you in the chantry with the villagers?
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Do you need more men in here with you?
We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible.
What exactly are these things that attack the
I
village?
do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead, spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
So what happens after this battle is over?
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
I should get back to
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Oh, hey, we actually got some approval from Sten, but Morgan heavily disapproved.
Let us pray. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness.
They're gone.
Blessed art thou who seeks his return.
I'm scared, Mother.
This
When
should
are
be
the bad
easy
men
enough.
coming?
Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
I'm gonna blast up magic even more. Willpower will increase her mana, but I need her to have more powerful spells right now. I wonder if her shape-shifting is actually any fucking good. Should I give her Cone of Cold, maybe? Force Field, what does this do? Barrier on the target, completely immune to damage for the duration of the spell, but cannot move. So basically Divine Intervention from World of Warcraft. That's funny. Dispel, Anti-Magic, Walking Bomb. Walking Bomb can be very dangerous because the explosion can kill us. Weakness, Affliction Hex. Continual spirit damage, okay. Drain life. Entropy. Oh, that's just the skill name. What kind of damage does it do, though? Does it do spirit damage? Reduce resistances. You know what? Let's learn Cone of Cold.
I want to go home. Where's Father? Why can't we go home?
Alright, here's Jetta. If you remember, we've got a
You're a
box
Grey
for
Warden,
her.
right? Were you in Ostagar? In the Korkari Wilds? My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. But I haven't heard from them since.
Are you Jetta?
I am. You've heard of me?
I have something here from your husband.
Oh? Oh, his lockbox. If you're bringing me this... Oh, no. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for bringing this to me. It means a lot, too. Maker's blessings upon you.
And then that's that.
These are terrible times. Just terrible.
Arena?
Good day.
Oh, I can't talk to her just yet. Okay. We have a quest here.
I'm so scared. Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Are you alright? Why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere. And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Why would he run off? Do you know?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
Nice. Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
Don't worry, I'll look for him.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find him.
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming. The monsters will return.
Yeah, this town's in a real bad way. But unfortunately, that's all I have time for today. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!